Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again. Take off my do rag, but I'm over here investing. As you guys can see, I'm currently trading Microsoft. As of right now, I'm up about 170 bucks. I'm looking for Microsoft to break above this 50 level right now. Um, Once it breaks above this 50 level, it has been strong lately. We can see this thing run up to this level of resistance about 1094, 1095-ish. So we'll see what happens right here. Microsoft has been strong since yesterday. This is just a quick video. I completely forgot about streaming this, which I guess I should have done earlier to kind of let you guys know what was my thought process behind getting in Microsoft. Um, as of right now, it's hanging above this 9 moving average, exponential moving average, and I'll discuss some of these concepts later. I think I'm going to jump out here. I'm watching the SPY over here as well, and not sure what's going on, but slowly dropping. I stopped watching the news. I stopped keeping the news up while I'm trading because it tends to affect my trading for some reason. So, um, so yeah, this is live, right? You guys can get a chance to see what it is that I'm doing as I'm making these trades. And so the reason why I haven't let go of Microsoft, I know I'm up, slowly dropping, but Microsoft is staying above this 9 moving average, and that's one of the indicators that I use while trading. So as long as it's above that level, I'm perfectly fine. Now, if it starts to break below that level, then I will jump out. But for the most part, it's more so about identifying these trends and just staying true to your trade, right? Just executing as you are expecting. I found before when I was much more inexperienced, I'm still inexperienced now, but I found that at times I would enter a trade and just exit, right? Not knowing why I exited. Well, of course I was up, which is why I was why I had exited, or I was down, either or. But now it's more so identifying why am I getting into a trade? Why am I exiting a trade? And this is what it's all about. And as you can see, Microsoft just broke above this 50 level. So we can actually see this thing start to open up and run up to about, I want to say about 185. That's ideally where I would decide to let Microsoft go. But I may actually hold on because I'm watching the SPY as well. And as you can see, the SPY is slowly starting to move back up. And stocks tend to trade off one another. So as one stock is moving up, you'll see other stocks move up as well. And so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if that was a double top. Microsoft is going to start to pull back now, but it's still within the uptrend that I like. And it's actually making new highs or higher highs. Watching the SPY as well here. And the SPY is it's a combination of 500 some of the largest companies. And so typically when I'm referring to the SPY, that's what I'm referring to. Um, this particular index tracks 500 of the largest companies, and it's always a good indicator to have while trading. Not sure what's going on up here, but starting to see things pull back. I may potentially jump out. Let's see. And so I use So I have two screens that I'm currently working on, and then I use my phone to actually execute the trade itself. So that's why I'm over here looking at everything. Yeah, so back when I was a beginner trader, if I saw the stock drop, as you guys just saw, right, I would just jump out. I'd be so nervous. I'm like, oh, I can't be losing this money, right? But now it's more so I'm much more comfortable with it. So I'm willing to stay into the trade because I've identified the trend. And now, as you can see, the SPY is starting to move up. Um, I'm not seeing a reaction just yet in Microsoft, which is probably, yeah, I'm not seeing much of a reaction in Microsoft as the SPY was moving up. So I may decide to jump out with $110. I'll watch it here. So I'm looking at the time because I tend to look at these stocks within a 5-minute increment, 5-minute increment sometimes. So typically I would have my another chart up here that has the 5-minute for Microsoft. But today I just decided to watch stamps.com. Apparently it was a huge drop last night. Went from $200 down to $100. So if you had been in that stock, oh my goodness, you would have woke up a happy person. And now, as you guys can see, Microsoft is actually moving back up. It's making higher highs, which is a good thing. Ideally, we want to see these types of trends when we are investing. So let's see. So I could stand this a little bit longer. Ideally, I would like to let it go just before this level of resistance up here at about 110.85-ish. And so, but since the market looks strong, this level of resistance can actually be broken through. Microsoft can just break through it. Typically, when we start to see these trends, I'm not sure what's going on right now in the market, but apparently something's going good. I think for me overall, I'm going to be done for the day. Let me put in my order to sell. How many contracts do I have? Currently have 20 contracts. I'm up. So let's sell. I think I'm going to jump out for a nice little gain today. Let's close my order. And the reason why I'm jumping out is because typically, I'll say it like this. My goal is about $200 a day. Just say my goal is $200 a day, right? Well, yeah, my goal is $200 a day. Sometimes it's better not to be greedy, but to just get out with the win. Oh, that was some slippage. What did I end up getting out? Like 20. Yeah, so I could have held on a little bit longer, but you know, hey, up $200 on a day, and I could have actually held on to the position a lot longer as well. See, and now it's starting to run up some more. But for me, it's all about winning, right? Not all the time, right? Granted, sometimes we don't want to lose, but ideally for this small account, of course, it's to grow it as quickly as possible. But I also want to capture at least 200 bucks a day, right? So if I'm capturing 200 bucks a day, that's great. That's awesome, right? Um, so once I typically get to 200, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm willing to accept a little bit more, but I'm perfectly fine with what it is. And so, um, oh man, sheesh, probably got out too early. As you can see, the SPY is starting to move up, coming into a level of resistance up here, as well as Microsoft is coming into a level of resistance as well. Yeah, so we can actually start to see Microsoft. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this well over 11. So we have two levels coming up. We have this first level at about 110.90. And then if it breaks through that level, then there's this level around that 11, 111.18-ish. And so if it starts to break above those levels, then we can see this thing run up to 12. I actually like the way Microsoft has been performing the last few days. I actually saw the stock yesterday, but I decided not to trade it. So yesterday, let's do a quick recap. Oh man, Microsoft is moving. So let's do a quick. I'm going to show you guys what I was looking at yesterday, which is why I decided not to trade. Okay, so Microsoft's heading into this level of resistance here. And it's starting to pull back some. I wouldn't mind getting some put options, to be honest. May just do that. No, I'm good. I'm done for the day. Hey, so yesterday, let's do this. I'll see you guys in a few.